Hi everyone, Catherine here from Inky Fingered Cat. Got something a little bit different for you today, and this is a flip through of my iCAD cards that I've made this year. So for those of you who don't know what iCAD is, I follow someone called Daisy Yellow over on Instagram, and she puts out loads of prompts, and you do index card art of some description every day in June and July every year. This is 2024. I'm not entirely sure how many years it's been running, but it's been quite a few, and I've joined in a few times. Sometimes I've completed it, sometimes I've not. So yeah, I'm just showing you the cards that I've made. I'm not going to comment on each one or anything along those lines. This year I decided, when I had a last minute decision to join in, that I would do mainly collage type art to try and use up some bits and pieces that I've got in a box of bits and bobs from when I was doing more mixed media kind of work. And what became kind of a very quickly a theme was using old postage stamps, because I had quite a lot of old foreign postage stamps that I'd bought at some point for collage type mixed media art journaling stuff. So they became a feature of every single one, and although it didn't make it into every single one, but I used a lot of raffle tickets. Again, I've got a book of raffle tickets that I'd bought to do collaging with. I've got thousands to get through yet, so they did become a constant feature. Sometimes they're visible, sometimes not so much. Other than that, I just played. So some of them I like more than others. Some of them are kind of very grungy and have no rhyme nor reason, and other ones are kind of slightly more put together in a sensible way. I used up a load of stash doing this. I used up quite a lot of Art by Marlene stickers for the titles, some other random stickers that I got. I used up things like die cuts and stamped images that have been hanging around for a while. I also just used up complete waste, as in things that were just scraps on the table from other projects that I was doing throughout the months. Now, I will admit I did not make one every single day. What I tended to do was sort of 3 or 4 in a go. I mean, sometimes I just made one a day. But yeah, sometimes I made 3 or 4 in a go, because I knew there would be points where it'd be very difficult for me to get even a 15-minute slot any day at all. And also there was a couple of weeks where I knew it was going to be difficult because we were either going away for a few days or we'd got a lot on. So I did get myself ahead, which was really good, because then I also got a little bit poorly, and so I wasn't able to craft either. All of the cards probably took less than 15 minutes each one, and that was the intention. It's just to do a little bit of being creative. And to be honest, even on the days where I wasn't creating these, I was probably doing something slightly creative in the background, because obviously I also did Christmas in July. Again, clearly didn't do one every single day in terms of the actual making. Some days I made multiple cards on one day, but still I had that going on in the background as well. So a bit daft to set myself 2 challenges to go on daily art or daily projects for July, but there you go. I am a bit mad. So I'm hoping you're enjoying seeing these. It was really good to use up bits and bobs. It was good to find a use for things that were just hanging around that I knew I would not use otherwise. And it was just good to play with different mediums. I used different types of inks. I used little bits of paint, watercolour, yeah, loads of random bits and pieces. Used quite a lot of pens, and it was nice to do a bit of doodling as well. Doodling comes into quite a lot of them, not just like the outlining, but I actually do a few where I end up quite heavily doodling. But yeah, it was just fun to get these bits and pieces done, and it was also good to then put the box away at the end of the month. And when I say the end of the month, it was actually 3 days before the end of the month when I actually managed to finish everything, and I had got ahead, and I am now filming this. So it's been good to put the box away and kind of go and revisit some of my older styles, and to other techniques, and to remember how to use certain mediums. It's been really good fun and a good prompt. I absolutely wouldn't want to do a challenge of every single day of the year. It would just drive me completely bananas and I don't think I'd enjoy it. But the 2 months is just long enough for it to feel like a real challenge, as opposed to, you know, maybe 1 month would have been easy, but yeah, to do 61 days, which is what it is, quite challenging. So I wholeheartedly encourage you to go onto Instagram, and she's actually set up a Instagram account specifically for Index Card a Day. So that's what it's called, at Index Card a Day. But also I would go and follow, I think it's Gypsy99 or something like that. But if you Google Daisy Yellow, that will also come up probably with the same person. So yeah, I think that's all I've got to say really. I think there's still quite a few to go on here. Oh, maybe only 4 or 5. I tend to share more on my Instagram reels when I do these sorts of things. I don't tend to share them on my YouTube, but I thought you would appreciate, and that's the reason why this is kind of a weird square image, is because actually it was filmed in portrait, and so hence it doesn't fit the YouTube format. So yeah, please do follow me over on Instagram too. And now that's it. Please like, subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, bye bye.